when God was giving talent, balls were just too late. So they try to put me down, but it makes me more ambitious. Success is sweet, but revenge is so delicious. Haters gonna hate.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another pre-game stats breakdown. Starting off on the red team, we're going to have Darius, Kog'Maw, Nautilus, Jayce, and Orianna versus the blue team, who has Ryze, Ezreal, Lee Sin, Vayne, and Sona. So right at the top lane, we're going to have Darius versus Ryze. Darius mains AD carry while Ryze mains top. This should give Ryze a huge advantage, and it's also Dyrus, who's a great top laner in general. But regardless, Darius has been played by this person 11 times, where Ryze has only been played by this person 8 times. I still think I'm going to have to give the advantage to Ryze because he has more familiarity with that top lane. If we take a look at the mid lane, though, we're going to have Jayce versus Ezreal. Now, Jayce mains top while Ezreal mains top as well. I don't really know what the amount of diversity that a lot of these champions have. It's really hard to put them in a specific lane all the time. But Jayce has been played by this person 29 times, where Ezreal has been played by this person 11 times. I think this gives a little bit of an advantage to Jayce here, but Ezreal is going to be quite pokey at the earlier games before Jayce gets really ramped up. The overall win percentage for Jayce is 60.51%, where Ezreal is 55.89%, so I think I'm going to have to give the advantage to Jayce on this one. If we take a look at the jungle, though, we're going to have Nautilus versus Lee Sin. Nautilus mains top while Lee Sin mains jungle, so this should give Lee Sin a really big advantage. Nautilus has been played by this person only 1 time, where Lee Sin's been played by this person 118 times. So I'm definitely going to give the advantage to Onebadbrad on this one with Lee Sin. If we take a look at the bottom lane for AD carries, we're going to have Kog'Maw versus Vayne. Kog'Maw mains AD carry while Vayne mains caster. Should give Kog'Maw a massive advantage because they're very different positions. Kog'Maw's only been played by this person 4 times, where Vayne's been played by this person 21 times. So again, it's really hard to predict what could happen in this fight because there's a lot of inexperience on Kog'Maw, but a lot of experience in the lane. The overall win percentage for this Kog'Maw player is 59.24, where Vayne is 55.79. So again, I think I'll have to possibly squeak out the advantage for Kog'Maw on this one. Then if we throw in the midst of supports, we're going to have Orianna versus Sona. Now, Orianna mains caster while Sona mains top, so neither of them are going to have a really big advantage. But since Orianna mains caster and is also supporting with her, she's been played by her 66 times. Sona's been played by this person 18 times. Again, it's really hard to say what's going to come of this, but I think it's still very possible that Vayne and Sona will lose. They're just very, very squishy. I think they'll lose that early game. But overall, if you add up all the wins and losses between everybody, you'll see that the red team has an average of 56.10% chance of winning, where the blue team has a 54.68% chance of winning. So it looks like the red team has about 1.5% advantage. Let's go ahead and get in the game and see what happens. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Strider's back with another episode of the Diamond League. Here with a few people, I guess TPA Orianna, which I'm very excited to see the new skins, the TPA skins. It's the first one I've actually seen in-game so far, so I'm pretty excited to see that. Let's see who we have. Dyrus in this game, Onebadbrad, Grim Samurai. Wow, they've a really nice team. I don't know too many people on the red team. I may know looking to sub for LCS. There might actually be somebody I know, or that might be somebody that we know for sure, but you can never really tell. From what it looks like, I played about 150 games in the solo queue right now, so it's hard to say. I guess we'll kind of find out as the game goes on. Well, obviously we may not, but we'll find out their play style, see if they play like anybody else. As far as the lane matchups go, I mean, I definitely have seen a lot of Nautilus, and I'm not surprised at it at all by any stretch of the imagination. Nautilus was played by St. Vicious like 7 times and just wrecking face. Nautilus, I mean, he was always really good. When he came out, nobody really knew him or knew about him. Oh no, Lee Sin's AFK. Lee Sin's AFK. They just go for it. Ooh, Vayne getting a nice tumble, chunking down Jayce quite a bit. Jayce should be... Oh man, I don't even know. Jayce might be mid. Support Orianna. I don't even know what's going on with these teams. But anyway, St. Vicious was an excellent Nautilus player. Nautilus has always been pretty good, but the thing is they nerfed his base health, I think, and his armor a while back, like 5 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago. And it made him really, really, really squishy for the jungle. So if anybody tried to invade you in the jungle, it was just, you're dead. Because you can't do it. Yeah, you have a lot of CC, but most of it brings you closer to them. I mean, you can do your little spider Nautilus thing and get to a wall, but at that low of a level, it's not going to do too much. And again, you're in the jungles, so you're not going to be grabbing it until level 3 at the earliest. So it has its issues, its drawbacks. Lee Sin is definitely one of the stronger, if not the strongest jungler at this level. At like the early level 1, 2, so yeah, it does look like it's support Orianna with that Kog'Maw. So that'll be an interesting thing. I have not seen support Orianna, but I can see the upsides to it. She will be able to throw a lot of vision in that bush without buying wards. So wards will be somewhat slightly cheaper since she won't really need it. She can almost always just have the ball in there. She won't be able to harass that much. Harass does take quite a bit of mana to do, but it's very possible. She is going to put it in there. So I don't know if that ward was necessary, to be honest. Ooh, there's a huge fight going on, and we may have Dyrus coming in with the Ryze. Is he going to pop out the flash? No, it does not look like it. The Ignite went down. I'm surprised he didn't flash and then throw his Q and do a little bit, but at the same time, Darius still had his Ignite and his flash, so he could have got out of there pretty easily. Up top, wow, Ryze is still doing a ridiculous amount of damage. He's almost out of mana, though. He's not really going to be able to follow up on an actual kill. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, Lee Sin coming up from the back of that top lane. He could have some nice action, but Darius still does have his flash. Oh, did he not see Lee Sin? I don't know if he saw Lee Sin enter that brush. I definitely expect to see a lot more Jayces lately too, because the Chinese and Korean teams are playing Jayce non-stop. And he just pokes like a monster. If you can land it, it's ridiculous. Oh, nice! Nice save from Lee Sin. Lee Sin's gonna follow up. Is he gonna get the last one? Yeah, he's gonna flash for that last auto attack. Beautiful first blood coming out from the blue team. Onebadbrad going to throw in a little bit more damage just to force Nautilus away even faster, or he's probably not going to go back from that because it's not really enough. If Lee Sin got an auto attack in there, it's possible that it could have done something, but he ended up just safeguarding away right away. Yeah, Ryze just has no mana left. Blue team is up quite a bit. As you can see, I mean, Ryze is up on CS by a ridiculous amount. Dyrus went back and got 2 additional rejuve beads. I don't know if they're trolling or not. It's a lot of very interesting picks. It's hard to say. A lot of times it doesn't happen in Diamond League. You don't really see too many people trolling and kind of just throwing the game. But 3 rejuve beads is a little suspicious. Ooh, really early tier the guy was coming out on Ryze, but wow, Vayne gets a beautiful condemnment. Does not quite connect with the wall for that bonus damage and the stun. But man, that would have been a beautiful job. Possibly a kill. Yeah, Arthelon doing a great job. Go Arthelon. And Jayce and Ezreal are pretty much the same for CS right now. Ezreal most likely will be going blue Ezreal for the utility. It's going to be a little bit worrisome for the blue team, I think, later on in the game. Ezreal, like blue Ezreal, is not very powerful late game. He's a lot of utility, same as Lee Sin. Lee Sin has a lot of utility, but it's not that practical. He doesn't do a lot of damage. Ryze has a ridiculous amount of damage, and so does Vayne. So they're basically going to have to use Lee Sin and Ezreal to completely just save that Vayne, and the Ryze will be able to tank out almost anything. So it's possible that they could do very, very well, but at the same time, with people like Nautilus and Jayce and Orianna and Kog'Maw. I mean, that's a lot of long range, either poke or just a lot of range burst. Orianna's ball can be relatively far away, and especially if she puts it on Nautilus, speeds him up. You can get a really nice hook in there, hook somebody back, get an apprehend or something. Oh, Orianna actually doing a pretty good job when it comes to... Oh, Nautilus coming in for the gank. This could be absolutely huge. Nice slow. Actually lands onto Sona, the anchor does. And oh, unfortunately, Vayne may get out of there. Holy cow. None of them die. Nobody on the blue team dies. A lot of targeting miscommunication from the red team there. Clearly a huge mistake. But great save by Lee Sin. A great interrupt from Sona. She tanked that anchor for the Vayne so that Vayne wouldn't die. And that was obviously worked out for the best. Lee Sin going out doing as much as he can. Nautilus doing spider action, and this could be at one last auto attack. That's going to go to Kog'Maw. Very dangerous AD carry to have any form of kills and or CC on. Well, he is getting pretty low. He's going to have to recall soon, but the minions are so low, and this can be forced to be a problem with that Vayne. That Vayne's going to lose out on quite a bit of CS. Ezreal doing what he can, but he's starting to run out of mana. Jayce is still... he's about the same, a little bit higher. But his poke is just so much more powerful than Ezreal's. Ezreal can spam it more frequently, which is nice. But the damage and the range from Jayce is way overwhelming. Ryze still doing a phenomenal job, up 20 CS on Darius right now. Ooh, nice shockwave. Acceleration wave. I don't even know what we should call that. We gotta condense it because it's doing 2 spells. It's like, oh, a nice ultimate from Ryze, but it doesn't follow up with that at all. So that was a little confusing to me. He could have probably tossed an auto attack or two to do a little bit more damage, but he didn't seem to want to do that. Wow, Lee Sin going in, trying to get the kill, force the flash out of Jayce. Jayce is going to be able to get to his tower and back off just fine. Sona comes in, tries to do a little bit of additional damage. It's not going to be enough. Lee Sin just barely misses Jayce on that one. A beautiful anchor toss. Lee Sin is going to slow him down, try to get out of there. The ultimate, Dreadline coming out, and the shockwave blows up Lee Sin. He gets caught out of position. Beautiful coordination between the red team on that one. Yeah, that was phenomenal with Jayce and Nautilus together. That was very excellent play. Ezreal throwing out the ult mid lane, trying to interrupt. Ooh, I don't know if that interrupted. Yeah, I had to. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if that interrupted his recall. I don't think it did. It's a little depressing, but whatever. Anytime you can slow somebody down by a lot, it's like because it takes 8 seconds to recall. So if you wait 7 seconds when somebody's recalling and then just interrupt them within that last second, you know, of course, oh, a nice ultimate from Orianna. They're going hard in the paint, and a lot of damage coming from Kog'Maw, and they are both at full health. Vayne is in a really big pickle right now, but her ultimate is doing so much damage, and this is bad for Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's not having a great time. Wow, we get stunning against the wall. Beautiful Condemn coming out. Is anything going to happen? Is the ultimate barrage going to happen? Is it going to come fruition? Yes, it does. And wow, Orianna lives with almost no HP and a beautiful shield, getting the 2-for-1 exchange. Or sorry, 2-for-0 exchange, but then again, Ryze does end up picking up Darius up top lane. So let's go ahead and see what happened there, because I didn't see what happened top at all. Alright. Ryze is going to come out. Yeah, he's going balls deep, gets the flash, and boom, just cleans him up. Really easy kill for him. Oh my gosh, that goes so low there. Beautiful play. Ezreal at this point is going to throw down his ultimate, just kind of clear out all the minions there that he can. Almost kills. Is he going to go for the kill? That's the question. Ooh, already threw out the ultimate. A little bit dangerous. Ezreal's on the chase, though. He can get over that with the Arcane Shift. Oh, nice dodge by Kog'Maw. Beautiful play. Orianna's already recalled, and oh no, Kog'Maw, what are you doing? Kog'Maw, what are you doing? Kog'Maw, what are you doing? Oh, beautiful grab right into tower range. Ezreal flashes in, tries to get the auto attack in the last Q onto Kog'Maw, but unfortunately dies to the tower and the auto attacks from Kog'Maw beforehand. Wow, that was a really ballsy play by Ezreal, but it was almost worth it. He really wanted that kill, and it was really close to going for him, but just didn't quite make it. Just did not quite make it. Ooh, Ryze again doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Darius does not have like any magic resist, so he's just taking damage like nobody's business. And yeah, that's another free kill. It's down right there. 0-3 and 0. 2 long swords and 3 rejuve beads. No boots yet. I really have no idea what he's building, and then he gets that. Yeah, I really don't know what he's doing. Gets the Spirit Stone. I mean, he uses one of the rejuve beads. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing with that build. It's a very interesting build. I don't think I've seen it before, and that's what makes me interested in it. But also, he's not doing too well with it, so it also makes me not interested in it at the same time. Jayce doing as much as he can while we have a nice potential engage coming out of bottom lane. There's a lot of people around there. Nautilus is possibly cutting off this Lee Sin. Lee Sin's going to go directly on Orianna. He's going to safeguard. Dragon Rages are backwards, but nobody's there to do it, so I don't know exactly what he's doing. And now he's going directly on to Kog'Maw. That's a really bad idea. He's so low health. But wow, the auto attacks Vayne is going to get cut off by the Nautilus. Nautilus is there, trying to do as much as he can, and the flash from Sona going to try to get her out. But this is the bad decision. Oh man, Vayne is in a really bad situation, but she's able to get out with a wonderfully timed flash. Gets away from that shock blast from Jayce as well. Wow, simply beautiful. That was like perfectly timed flash. I don't know if that was really planned like that or not. Lee Sin goes in. Wow, a huge ultimate from Orianna. Is he going to be able to do anything? Oh man, he misses that anchor toss. And oh, nice condemn coming out. Oh, get out of there, Lee Sin. Oh, they aggroed. Wow, that was beautiful. Did anyone else see that? That was ridiculous. All right, so here. Oh, all right, so he missed the anchor toss. And what they're going to do is they're actually going to aggro these guys. Oh no, Lee Sin. Oh my gosh, Lee Sin aggroed it and leashed it on so he would miss it. And Lee Sin just, he fucked himself up on that one. Lee Sin's stupid. That was stupid. Oh, Vayne actually ends up going down to Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw's not taking the tower quite a bit. And Darius finally gets in and picks up the kill. Another 2, actually 3 for 0. 3 for 0 exchange in favor of the red team, and now they're very, very likely going to pressure on this dragon. In the meantime, Ryze takes up that top tower, which is pretty much expected. Darius is just going to recall now since there's no real reason for him to be there. 1 tower to the blue team and 1 dragon to the red team. It's relatively even on gold, but the red team is up in kills, so they're still up by about 1.5k. Doing a wonderful job so far. And red team even the towers by 3-manning that bottom one while Vayne and Sona were just kind of dinking around in their jungle. I think maybe they just knew they couldn't defend it, but I probably would have at least tried something. I mean, Sona has Crescendo, she has Exhaust. It's relatively easy that if there was an engage, they could have prevented it and possibly turn it around to a really nice double kill or something. But you know, that's their decision. That's what decision they made in the long run. And sometimes decisions aren't always the best, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh, nice ultimate from Nautilus. Ezreal's gonna throw his ult, try to prevent this push from happening. Red team doesn't look like they're stopping at all, but man, Ezreal is able to proc that Lizard Elder on every single minion. Ezreal's doing a great job with CS, but Jayce is doing much better, up by 20. Although you look at Ryze compared to Darius, Ryze has double Darius' CS. And that's a very bad position for somebody to be in. Darius is a very effective champion if he can, but I mean, he's so far behind at this point. He did finally pick up a kill, which really helps. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Ryze has 2 kills. Accelerate. Red team looks like they're finally starting to give up this push on the mid lane. The blue team did a great job defending it. Ezreal threw out his ult. He kind of saved it for that, it seems. So I don't know what's going to happen in the future, if they're going to continue to do that or not. Darius finally getting his own lane where he can kind of free farm a little bit. Nice tumble prediction by Vayne, just hoping that they just... Wow, the shockwave does so much damage. Ooh. Yeah, I was also worried about that. That was a good arcane shift from Kog'Maw. Oh, or I mean from Ezreal. A nice ult from Ezreal, now doing so much damage with the shockwave and the shock blast. Wow, absolutely obliterating the blue team, but they're starting to come back. It is now a 2-for-1. Ryze doing so much damage. That's a double kill for Kog'Maw. This is a really dangerous situation. A 3-for-1 exchange in favor of the red team. Blue team is not having a good time in this game at all. Ezreal, there's nothing he can do to really come back from this. He's going to be able to arcane shift out, but he's not going to be able to prevent anything else from happening. Vayne being able to free farm like that is also not a good situation. Jayce is getting really powerful. He has his mana Muay, he has his brutalizer. He has exactly what he needs to really be that effective beast that he's becoming. Ooh, nice silver bolts proc coming out for... Oh, a dunk now coming out. This could be really bad for Darius. That's gonna be a flash auto attack, and Vayne is... Ooh. She does actually get hit. This is not good. Oh, the ultimate now coming out from Vayne. Is it going to be enough? No, it's not. Wow, that was actually pretty close. That would have been awesome. She didn't have enough lifesteal. She now has the Blade of the Ruined King, so... Oh, Kog'Maw's now getting completely chased down. And oh, beautiful juke. Is it going to happen? Wow, he gets away. He gets... Oh my gosh. That was a horrible job by Onebadbrad. Throwing in the ward is... Yeah, he just threw the ward and safeguarded before he even looked, it seemed. And the blue team is focusing very heavily on this bottom tower. Going to be able to take that down. That's going to be 2 towers for 2. Blue team getting a little bit more of an advantage, or evening the playing field for the dragon control, but they still don't have that middle tower down, and that's really what they're going to need to secure that. And it's the same with dragon. Middle tower is so vital when it comes to that. It's where the central hub of the team fights will start, or end up anyway. And so having less towers there is never good, but having more towers there gives you more places to hide, gives you an extra person to do damage on. Oh, a nice job by Vayne, but wow, it gets juked in and out of the bushes. It's not good for him, but they have a ward there, and Kog'Maw was able to even it up. Holy cow, it was a 1-for-1 beautiful play. It's a nice exchange, but that sucks that Kog'Maw juked right in there, because if Vayne would have got that condemned to the wall and the stun, that would have been over. Uh-oh, Darius going down. This could be good. Nice CC coming out from Nautilus. Gets Dredge Line. Gets the hook and the dunk for the kill. Ryze still almost pulled out a kill, but still was unable to finish it up, and that's kind of what's important, especially right now. Since Ryze 2-2-2, Darius is starting to catch up. He's still down by like 60 CS, which is ridiculous. With Nautilus being in that top lane, blue team got a free dragon though. This is probably poorly timed. I don't think Ryze was that valuable to where they needed. They didn't need to send everybody up there to kill him. I don't think he was that big of a threat. Sona's completely caught out of position. Throws out that flash with the shockwave, actually getting her further around. Throws out the crescendo, but it doesn't register. It's just the sound, and oh, this is not good. Nice. Nice job by Vayne using that Blade of the Ruined King. That was really well timed. Really, really nicely done. Oh, Lee Sin trying to be tricky, throwing the ward over the wall, but actually throws it before the wall. Very depressing. Lee Sin's first game. I remember my first Lee Sin game too. Onebadbrad is usually pretty good. He plays a lot of solo queue. And I think he's played quite a bit of Lee Sin, so I don't know why he's doing all this really weird stuff. Ezreal throws out the ult. Doesn't land on anybody. I guess he was just trying to clear out the wave, since the red team is retreating and most likely going back to heal. Oh no, they could be setting up a trap. This could be very bad for the blue team. Ryze getting pinged out. Oh, but everyone's noticed right there. Nice ward. Whoever placed that ward did a great job. And Vayne is easily going to be able to back off from that. She sees everything that's going on. She's all, hell no. Ooh, a nice apprehend getting right on the tip. Kog'Maw doing so much damage. Crescendo actually saving Vayne's life. That's saying quite a bit. I mean, Crescendo is typically used for engagements. It can be used for saves, but usually after saves, ooh, a nice anchor toss, and that is going to be a dunk for the kill. Yep. Hook City. Hook City. Wow, as far as the lane matchups go, Darius is finally starting to catch up. As far as gold goes, he's about 1,000 gold behind, which is not good, but it's not the end of the world, obviously, there in Vayne, while getting completely outplayed. Not able to dodge Kog'Maw's skill shots, which I find very interesting. Kog'Maw's now 9-1-5 with 158 CS, up by almost 2.3k gold. Just him, he's doing a phenomenal job. Like, him himself is basically half of the gold advantage that the red team has. Oh wow, that apprehend didn't actually land. And oh, Darius is gonna flash for it, but this could be bad. The slow coming out, Kog'Maw he's gonna grant some vision. Ezreal throws out his ult. It's not gonna be enough though. He's gonna poke as much as possible, actually landing on Kog'Maw quite a few times. Nice job, and that's a lot of slows. Jeez, the Ezreal Q is so annoying. And are they gonna be able to finish up this Darius? Yes, they are. And now Lee Sin is going right onto Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is still alive. Wow, a nice hook landing on Lee Sin. Finally going to be able to pick him up. And Vayne is going to be able to do so much damage. Yep, Vayne absolutely wrecks him. Beautiful condemnment of the wall. Ezreal is so annoying. Poke. Yep. It's always the last auto attack. It looked like that Q hit, but it didn't actually hit, which was weird to me. But regardless, as far as top lane goes, I mean, Darius is up by quite a bit. Ryze is starting to come back again, which is nice to see. Darius is starting to come back, which is nice to see. But he's still down by about 2,000 gold, which is never good.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oop, yeah, now it's about 2,000 even. Blue team finally takes out that middle outer tower from the red team, so great job by Ryze. He's actually been one of the best pushers in this game right now, which is very interesting because he's never been a good pusher. He's never been known as a pusher. So he doesn't really have good AoE wave clearing abilities because he has to pop his ult for it to be good, and his dodgeball is on a pretty low cooldown, especially when he spams stuff. But either way, Lee Sin right now is 1-6-2 with 93 CS, so they're doing some nice. Wow, Darius getting completely cut out of position by Lee Sin and Vayne, and this is him dying, and this is you dying. Great job by Vayne. I'm glad she actually picked up that kill. She's the one that's going to be carrying this blue team to victory. The gold difference is about 1,700 at this point, so. Ooh, nice Dragon's Rage. Knocking two people back, but oh no, this is not good. They're going directly onto Kog'Maw. Yes, they absolutely obliterate her. Orianna could be next. Ezreal does that. Actually tips her. Beautiful play. Ezreal from the other side. Well, almost completely other side of the map, but now the blue team is going for the Baron. Now they're still down by about 600 gold, but after this, they will definitely be above what they needed to be. And they need to be really careful of that Jayce Shock Blast. Oh wow, Nautilus flashed in there, was able to pick it up. Can you believe it? And Jayce even picks up a kill on the way out. Vayne and Ezreal pick up a kill. Jayce gets Ezreal. Oh my god, that's just very disheartening. I think only one person on the red team is going to have that Baron. Only one person. Oh, I thought the Apprehend was going to connect. The dunk not going down. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's it. GG. That's not GG. But, wow, that was a great job by Jayce and Nautilus. Nautilus especially, obviously, because the Flash Smite steal on the Baron. That's always ridiculous to see. I didn't expect it coming. Like, I should have expected it, but I didn't expect it to be successful, I suppose. Onebadbrad is definitely not having a good game by any stretch of the imagination, though. So it doesn't surprise me that it got stolen away. I'll just say that now. But Ezreal is currently down by about 1,500 gold, which is quite a bit. It's almost an entire BF sword. Kog'Maw is up by about 1,000, which isn't as much as I thought it would be, but Vayne's doing a great job is trying to stay relevant in this game. Kog'Maw has been 9, 3, and 6, being part of 15 out of 22 kills, while Vayne's been 7, 6, and 1, so 8 out of the 15. Oh, Vayne going 1 versus 1 against Kog'Maw, gets a beautiful condemn. The barrier coming out, and this could be very bad. Yes, it is. Beautiful play by Vayne. Kog'Maw's just going to go for the bonus CS. Ezreal picking up the blue buff, because of course he needs it. Why wouldn't he? We're just going to spam his spells, I think. Oh no, he already has some Muramana. And so does Jayce. Oh, Jayce has a Black Cleaver as well as another BF sword. I don't know what he's going to be going for next. He has the Last Whisper. He has a lot of gold. He has a lot of his items already completed, it seems. I would think he would go for something a little bit more defensive at this point, but... Oh no, hook beautifully lands. Ezreal throws out the ult. He knows he's going to die. Smashes down, but doesn't really do that much damage. Like, at all. It almost does nothing. Unless you're really squishy. Ryze throwing in as many spells as he can, trying to do a lot, but man, Nautilus is just taking it up like a champ. And the Shockwave getting a beautiful 2 of them, and the Crescendo getting 3. The Hammer smash back. That is going to be a double dunk. Dunkatize me, Captain. That is a triple kill for Darius. A 4 for 0, and now the red team has a very commanding lead. They're up by about 6,000 gold. Vayne is just split pushing, which I don't agree with. She needs to be with their team. So I don't know what Arthelon's doing. And definitely trading a inner top tower for an inner middle tower, an inhibitor tower, and an inhibitor. Wow, Ezreal almost picks up a double kill. Oh, Ezreal threw out a Q just to check. Oh, this could be bad. There's now 2 of them on there. Ezreal is able to pick up a kill, but man, Darius is easily going to pick that up. Yeah, that's easy. Vayne doing as much work as she can against this Nautilus. I don't know how well it's going to work out for them. Ryze going super low. And yeah, Ryze does end up falling, but Ryze picks up the Kog'Maw first. Ooh, nice dunk. Wow, nice condemn onto Orianna. This is not good once again. Yeah. And that is a 100% free inhibitor for Vayne at this point.
Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Ooh, a nice condemn into the ruins of that tower. So that's something you see very often. I have no idea how Darius randomly just skyrocketed to 10 kills. He's been doing crazy lately. Seraph's Embrace. He actually opted to go not with the Rod of Aegis, but with the Banshee's Veil. So It was an interesting choice, I think, to get make sure he doesn't get poked down too much by the shock blast or get caught up in a hook from Nautilus. That would be my only guess. But with Kog'Maw constantly spamming his abilities and Orianna having the ability to spam her abilities on a pretty low cooldown, I don't know if that's the best choice because the Vayne Ezreal can easily be popped. Easily. Vayne is at 10-6-1 tied with Darius, but she's up in CS. It's 5 towers to 5. It's pretty much dead even, but the red team still has 9 additional kills, up by about 600-700 gold right now. Or sorry, 4,000 gold. 5,000 gold. Wow, I cannot do math today. Disclaimer, math may not be correct. See, the Vayne Ezreal is already down. The Apprehend actually lands on 2 members and a beautiful crescendo. The dunk goes off, but it's not going to happen, and that is going to be a nice pickup for Nautilus. He gets it right onto the Ezreal, and Ezreal jukes on top of the Ryze to get him caught by the anchor, and this is not a good decision. Ezreal does a beautiful arcane trip over the wall, shock blast smashing down, and while Lee Sin is doing everything that he can to dodge, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Oh, a nice hook landing right on the Vayne. It was a blind hook. There was no wards there. Beautiful guess. And Kog'Maw just needs to land a couple. Oh, shock blast sniper picks up the kill. And man, the red team is just dissimulating this. Yeah, just completely dissimulating the whole blue team. It's just not happening. They were able to get, the blue team is able to get an inhibitor though. And that really helps. It delays the inevitable, or the potential inevitable. They're down by 6,000 gold right now, so it's not unrecoverable. And of course, just back in the jungle where he belongs. Back in the jungle, Lee Sin. At least he's not lying in his name. He is definitely playing like Onebadbrad. Just some random bad Brad. I don't think Shock Blast actually gives vision. I think maybe they were just checking to see if it was there. It definitely was there. Orianna getting that Oracle, so they're going to be able to clear out wards there. And this is going to give them a nice little control vision over Baron. And of course, that's always nice to have. Baron is very important objective. Ezreal doing as much damage as he can, and Banshees fail. Gets poked down. It is absorbed. I mean, all their main poke isn't really CC, so Ezreal throws out the ultimate. The crescendo lands are only 2 members. They could have waited, but the dunk now coming down, and the dredge line is seeking down after Ezreal. Ezreal is in a really tough position. They're able to follow it up, and wow, Ezreal, like, they just run right past it for a second, but they were able to pick it up in a nice hook from Nautilus. He's going to end up having to back off because his team is not there. There are a lot of blue minions in the red team space right now. And yeah, Vayne is doing a great job picking the split pushing still. I don't know why, but the blue team is making an effort to prevent the red team from recalling. So they're doing a great job at delaying as much as possible. He safeguards to a ward for no reason. He could have safeguarded to... Oh my gosh, that was so close. Vayne almost picks up the kill onto Jayce, but Jayce is able to get the last little bits of auto attack. And oh my, is she gonna be able to survive this? I'd be angry. Oh, Lee Sin just barely missed it. No, she picks it up, and the hook lands onto Lee Sin. I don't know if they're gonna be able to clean this up. Lee Sin does have a lot of lifesteal, but Nautilus just does way too much damage. Or just absorbs way too much damage. There's no mana left. Darius is coming back. Is he gonna flash? Like, I don't know if he should flash through. That'd be a bad idea. Lee Sin, what are you doing? Oh my god, that apprehend. That was so close. Wow, Lee Sin got way too close to that. It's like he has to be drunk or something. Something's going on with him. Because they had a ward there. They saw him come in and he still ran like almost head on after him. Red team is initiating onto the Baron. A huge fight breaking out. Ezreal throws down the ultimate. Dyrus gets dunked on by Darius once again. Red team takes that Baron, and this is not a good situation for the blue team to be in once again. Dyrus is really trying his hardest to stop it. Even popped his Saracen Brace for the extra shield. It just was not enough. He does a lot of AoE damage with Ezreal's ult. It was a nice little boost of it, but with Vayne not really participating in any fight and just split pushing the whole time, like almost every kill that Vayne has gotten has been from a split push and something of that nature. And that's also why she's died so many damn times, but we won't go into that. I think if they had Vayne in some of these team fights, they would go a little bit better. She's very fed. The Infinity Edge, the Blade of the Ruin King, the Phantom Dancer, and the Last Whisper. I mean, she's just all damage. All they need to do is kite for her, and she wins. Kog'Maw's also doing... Kog'Maw has basically the same item, but except for Blade of the Ruin King, he has a Bloodthirster, which is also extremely dangerous. Blue team going after the dragon. Finally, this will be, I believe, their second one that they've done. This will be the second one out of 4, I believe.
Team has slain the dragon.
Hey, Onebadbrad. Oh wow, the Apprehend and the Condemn went down at the same time. Oh, Vayne is getting really hurt. Yeah, she just gets melted. Shadow coming out, landing on 3 members of the red team, but this Hook City. Oh, it ends up missing just barely. Dreadshine is going to land on the Sona. I don't know why they're wasting it. Apprehend goes down. They're able to do... Ooh, the Ezreal ult misses everybody. And now Jayce is coming in from the back. Darius is going balls deep. Actually ends up getting the Apprehend onto Dyrus. Darius goes down the flash hook with a combination of the shockwave. Jayce gets a double kill. That was a beautiful play by the red team. You would not expect this from some random solo queue guys. This is a fantastic game right now.
Blue team's inhibitor has
They
been
get that
destroyed.
inhibitor, and are they going to go for more? I mean, the blue team only has a few seconds till they're back up. A couple of them have 30, I suppose, yeah. But
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
that's not good. Red team ends up taking down 2. They're going to have the time to take down the Nexus if they attack it, though. Kog'Maw just needs a few more attacks. Yeah, there's no way. And that is GG. I didn't think that was going to be GG, but wow, they definitely proved me wrong. The red team did a great job. They were winning the majority of it as far as team fights go. They were just winning. And they won a lot of the engagements. There's some fancy play coming out from Orianna. Darius really had a rough start, but he was able to pick it back up. Nautilus was doing a great job. Of course, Jayce and Kog'Maw, you can't discount them at all. It was crazy. I can't believe Darius started at like 0-3 and he went from 0-3 to 14-7. That's crazy. You don't typically see a drastic change in numbers like that, but it was nice to see. But anyway, guys, if you like the videos, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And of course, if you want to be updated by me or the daily videos, you will be able to see those in your subscription box as well. If you have any form of requests of champions or players that you want to see, please let me know in the comment section below or send me a private message and I'll be more than happy to get those games for you. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.